Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 17th April 2024. Vodafone Idea raised Rs 5,400 crore from nearly 60 anchor investors on Tuesday, making it the third largest anchor book after 197 Communications and Life Insurance Corporation. According to the sources, institutions such as GQG Partners, UBS, Morgan Stanley Investment Management, Australian Super, Fidelity, and domestic mutual funds like Quant and Motilal Oswal were among those that subscribed to the telecom operator's anchor book. iPhone powered an over 35% surge in India's mobile phone exports to a record 15 billion plus in financial year 24. Exports stood at $11.1 billion in financial year 23. Apple contributed 65% or about $10 billion, double the $5 billion of the phone exports from India in financial year 23 when the US major became the first smartphone brand to achieve this feat. India's fledgling mobile electronics manufacturing ecosystem has helped create more than 1.2 million jobs while producing goods worth $50 billion in financial year 24. The Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, or DPIIT, has written to 17 government departments to expedite decision-making on foreign direct investment or FDI proposals awaiting government clearance. As many as 46 FDI proposals are awaiting government decision and have breached the government-mandated 12-week time limit for grant of approval. The Aditya Birla Group, or ABG, is looking to become among the top 3 players in the financial services businesses like lending, asset management or mutual funds, and life insurance. The Cements to Fashion conglomerate launched an omni-channel digital platform on Tuesday and is betting on it to add 30 million customers in 3 years. Speaking at the launch of Aditya Birla Digital Capital, Birla said the new direct-to-consumer platform will further help the group's financial services arm, Aditya Birla Capital Limited, to acquire customers, especially from the younger generation, adding to its current 35 million user base. Elon Musk, who will be coming to India next week, might have to wait a while before his company Starlink can provide satellite communication services in the country. Starlink is a constellation of over 5,400 low Earth orbit satellites which offer communication services like mobile broadband across 70 countries around the world. But in India, the Department of Telecommunications has still not issued the global mobile personal communication license to Starlink, which is the basic prerequisite for it to be allowed to kick off commercial services in the country. The company had applied for the license in November. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.